Rickey Smiley Morning Show, the most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Just another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. Ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, the one and only Dr. Frederick Douglass Haynes. And I know you got a good word this morning.
Hey, good morning, Rickey Smiley. Thank you so much. Listen, I'm excited to share the word today based on the song by Dietrich Hatton, which is what? Back to Life. Dietrich is basically saying that somebody is looking up to you. Make sure you don't let them down. Please remember that there are those in this world who will want to see the model that they can aspire to become. So whatever else you do, when others look up to you, live such a life that you don't let them down. Don't be phony. Be real. Don't be artificial. Be authentic. Make sure that you stay so connected to the God above you that when others see you, they can see God in you. And when they see God in you, the good news is God will convert your life into a message, and the message that your life is a message that says God is good, God is able, and God has a plan and purpose for your life. So y'all, here it is. Dietrich said, be an example, be the one to stand. God will set the money for the man. He said, be an example, make sure that you take a stand so that when others see you, they know that God is real, God is alive, God is at work. Listen, don't let folk down when they're looking up to you, because God is using you to make a difference in someone else's life. Y'all, it's back to life. Back to life basically says to all of us that just as you looked up to someone and they gave you inspiration to keep on keeping on, somebody is looking up to you. Make sure you don't let them down. Y'all, it's about being back to life.
There it is. That's a good word this morning, Pastor Haynes. Let everybody know how you can be reached.
Hey, thank you, Rickey Smiley. You can follow me on social media. I'm on Instagram at FH Unscripted. You can also check out my sermons on YouTube, Frederick Haynes. I'm on Twitter at FH Unscripted too.
There it is. All right, Pastor Haynes, let's get into some music, man. Love you.
Love you. Have a great one, Rick.
News headlines,
entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 12 minutes after the hour. Got your front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Is being brought to you by Crest. Crest Pro Health stops cavities before they start. Most toothpastes quit working in minutes, but the antibacterial fluoride in Crest Pro Health protects for up to 12 hours. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's your Tuesday news. Ricky, I know you saw this. A Special K as well. U.S. Rep. George Santos is getting slammed for comparing himself to civil rights icon Rosa Parks. Now, during a podcast recording, Santos compared a conversation he had with Senator Mitt Romney to the racism that Parks encountered in the 1950s. Mitt Romney tells me, a Latino gay man, that I shouldn't sit in the front, that I should be in the back. Santos continues saying Rosa Parks didn't sit in the back, and neither am I. Meanwhile, Rosa Parks' niece, Rhea McClawley, basically said, keep my auntie's name out of your mouth. She felt it was totally inappropriate for Santos to compare herself to her aunt.
Yeah.
And this is the same guy who was found to have fraudulent information about his past. They found some pictures of him dressed in drag from back in the day. So he's been giving the Republicans a whole lot of issues. So we'll continue to keep our eye on this one. In other news, if your spit is sometimes pink at least a couple of times a week after you brush or floss, it's possible you have early stage gum disease. Now, this condition can also have other surprising symptoms. According to the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, nearly half, of American adults older than age show signs of gum disease, and 9% have severe gum disease known as periodontal disease. So pay attention, y'all. I'm Maria Moore, and that's what's happening in news. For more on these stories and other headlines, visit RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what's going on in sports?
What's up there, Maria? Everybody is still waiting to find out where Portland Trail Blazer Damian Lillard will play next season in the NBA. Dame, of course, has requested to be traded. Portland's general manager says they are willing to wait months to trade Dame. They want to make sure that the franchise is in good condition and still can be competitive after they let this man go. So we're going to see what happens. Toronto Blue Jays superstar Vladimir Guerrero Jr. hit 72 home runs to win the Home Run Derby, kicking off Major League Baseball All-Star break. The All-Star game is going down tonight at 7 p.m. And there's only one American still alive in the men's Wimbledon tennis tournament, and it's Christopher Eubanks, who happens to be a brother, a black man, who defeated the 5th seed and pulls off the upset to advance to the quarterfinals. So big up to my man Christopher Eubanks out there doing it big. It's my quick sports report right there. Gary with the T, what up, Mike?
All right, y'all. Everybody's talking about the latest celebrity craze, y'all, the happenings, what's going on with these celebrities. And, Ricky, you tell me, have this ever happened to you? It's being reported, y'all, that Drake, honey, is the latest artist, y'all, to fall victim to having items thrown at him, y'all, on stage. Now, they're saying Drake was performing recently, and they said, honey, somebody bombarded, he was bombarded with a handful of bras thrown on stage, as well as people are throwing Jordans at him.
Oh, yeah, I get underwear all the time. Underwear, bras, everything. Everything.
Yes, they say this is what people doing. A lot of people, some people getting upset with this, Ricky. They say you shouldn't be throwing stuff at the doggone artists while they're performing on the stage and what have you.
Oh, it's hurtful.
Is it hurtful? Because, I mean, that's not distracting. If they throwing stuff at y'all?
Yeah. People, they don't throw stuff at me. I'm sure they throw stuff on stage when live bands perform, like Escape and different stuff. Do they throw stuff at y'all, Tamika?
No, that hasn't happened to us yet. Not yet.
Oh, really? Especially in case somebody threw something at you? Huh? Somebody threw anything at you? Get off the stage or anything?
No. I don't get that.
Oh, well, I guess, that's happening, honey. So, I mean, y'all haven't arrived, and if y'all haven't had anything thrown at you, that means you haven't arrived
Oh,
yet.
my goodness.
I guess not.
Or they just well entertained, so where they can't,
that
throw
what it
anything.
is?
I think that's what it is for us.
They're too busy laughing, Gary.
Oh, okay then. Well, honey, congratulations to Drake and Lil Wayne and all these other people that had things thrown at them while they were on stage, honey. Sounds interesting. All right, the color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today, honey, is summer lettuce. On the high end, you say summer lettuce, and on the low end, you say beautiful green. That's your color for today, Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and
that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 29 before the top of the hour. Y'all, the segments be about you by.
Listen to the Undressing Room podcast presented by Macy's featuring L'Oreal. Log on to the undressingroompod.com for access to her personal Macy's shopping page. The Undressing Room podcast is available wherever you get your podcasts. Tamika Scott, good morning.
A woman was held up at gunpoint, but the robber did something unusual. Find out next on the Hot Spot, Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hell no. No,
Let's
nobody
find
told
out
me.
right now.
Oh, y'all want to find out right now?
Yeah, we want to find out right now.
No.
Okay.
And, in her defense, y'all, she probably thought we was playing another song. We ain't playing another song. We going into it right now. But you're doing a good damn job, and we appreciate you. Let's give you a big round of applause for being here. Hey, because if that was anybody else, we would have clowned them. But we're going to let you make it because this is your first time. But you're doing good. Let's go.
Okay. All right. Well, let's talk about this crazy guy who held this girl up on gunpoint and demanded $100 from her. But in the midst of all of that, he asked for her Facebook.
What?
Yes.
So in fairness, we always keep everything 100%. Tamika's filling in, and so she's going to be doing the B story coming up. But right now she's doing the hot spot, and was told to tease the B story coming up.
Yeah, they don't know what they're doing. So are we doing the hot spot?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm thinking about okay, let me get back. All right. I ain't had my coffee this morning.
What'd you say? What'd you say, Rob?
Yeah, we're going to remix it, Tamika. We're going to do the hot B story.
B story.
Now she
Okay, I'm ready, y'all. I'm ready. All right. I had escaped the wrong story. I'm back.
That's all right. Jesus knows.
Okay, in an interview with The Cut, Keke Palmer told fellow new moms to do you. After her boyfriend Darius Jackson publicly shamed her for what she wore to an Usher concert. It's the outfit, though. You a mom, he wrote at the time. I'll be honest. I think before I even had the baby, I was really actually quite self-conscious. And after having my baby, I gotten so much powerful. We're going to learn into this. We're going to lean into this new body. And I think that this is the whole aura of what's happening with me in this big boss era as I come into my 30s. And I have my baby boy. And I'm just continuing to spread my wings as a young mom. As for what advice she give to the fellow moms out there who supported her, Keke Palmer said, do you, new moms, do you. Girl, if there's one person on this earth that loves you for sure, it's that baby. Be happy because there's no love like it. Somebody loving you like the hell, who the hell cares?
Right.
That's good.
Message.
Yeah, that's real good. Now she gonna be all right. I think they'll get back. Do y'all think that's gonna mess up their relationship?
No, he ain't going nowhere.
It's not the idea of him going anywhere. It's her leaving him. You publicly humiliated me by saying something like that. And
he humiliated himself more than
right.
He
That's what I was about to
her,
say.
Well,
Yeah.
he did that, but then, honey, she's the check writer. So if I'm writing checks, damn it, shut up. So he should.
Oh,
God.
Oh, my goodness. Tell us how you really feel.
Yeah. So, honey, he ain't got no money. Keke got all the doggone money. And he should have been at home babysitting, not worried about what she was doing with her girlfriend, Usher.
God, you going hard.
Well, she looked really good in her outfit.
She did.
She did. Who had a baby?
Nah. So you would have thought she did, but she looked amazing. But I mean, I just think he should have just kind of kept quiet and waited till she got home and did discuss that.
Yeah, use some discretion, chill out, and
Yeah.
and handle it when you got home in conversation over dinner and a glass of wine respectfully.
Well, they're young. You know, I'm sure he's learned his lesson by now because they are dragging him.
Yeah, they're dragging him bad.
And he light skinned, so.
Oh, no.
There's that. So, sorry, Rock. Go ahead.
All right, y'all. All right. Hey, we got that. We got what we got right there. Hot B story.
Yeah, that's that hot B story right there.
Hot B story. We got that coming up next, y'all. 25 before the top of the hour. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
What's your name?
Excuse me. What's your name? Ooh, understand to make a lady. What's your name? Oh.
He don't take it to church.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It is about that time. We got a one and on Tamika Scott in, filling in for the brand this morning. Tamika, what's up?
You know what? There are many ways to make a love connection, but armed robbery probably isn't one of them. A man in Indiana named Damian Boyce robbed a woman outside her home last month. He pointed a gun at her, and she handed him $100 in cash. And then, with the gun still pointed at her, he asked her if she had a boyfriend and if she'd had him on Facebook. He even showed her his profile and forced her to add him right then and there. He said he'd pay her back, and the man ran off. What in the world? They exchanged Facebook messages later when Damian's still trying to score a date, promising to pay her back. At one point, he said, "It's a messed up way to meet her, but you was too pretty to rob." The woman said that she has a man but wished him well. Now, Damian was dangerous, though. Last week, he was arrested and charged in a separate robbery where he allegedly shot 2 people and hit someone else in the head with a brick. It's unclear if he was romantically interested in any of them. Now, court records show Damian was charged with armed robbery in the Facebook case on Wednesday. Damian, isn't that the devil's child name? The Omen? Damian?
Yeah,
probably number one.
Oh, man. Especially case he pulled up on her, saw how fine she was. He couldn't do it.
He took that money, though.
He said, look, give me that 100, but let me go on and get them digits while I'm standing right here.
But then he caught the one coming out of Sally's with a bunny on. He hit her in the head with a brick.
She obviously wasn't the fine one.
Got the bonnet. Came out there with them lashes on and that bunny. She got hit in the head with that fine with Gary.
But the question is, did he already have the brick? Did he find the brick on the ground? Like,
no.
Walks around with a brick.
He said he didn't even want to shoot her. He didn't want to go to jail. So he just, Gary.
Maybe hit that girl in the head with a brick with the morning. Ooh, that's wrong for that.
So he pulled a gun out on the fine one and made her go to her Facebook page. He done hit her in the DMs and everything. And then he said he was going to cash up her and pay her back.
But why did she respond?
She was scared.
Yeah, he was scared. He was
If
scared.
he already knew where she lived, he was at her house.
Oh, yeah, that's
right.
right. That's right.
And then he saw the other one coming out of Sally's, Gary.
Hitting a brick like on The Color Purple.
He was trying to sing them damn
You
bodies.
ain't my mammy. Hit her
The worst beauty pageant answer ever. She had no clue. She just put a bunch of words together.
Wait a minute, run that back one more time. Wait a minute.
Recent polls have shown a fifth of Americans can't locate the U.S. on a world map. Why do you think this is?
I personally believe that U.S. Americans are unable to do so because some people out there in our nation don't have maps, and I believe that our education, like such as in South Africa and the Iraq, everywhere like such as, and I believe that they should, our education over here in the U.S. should help the U.S. or should help South Africa and should help the Iraq and the Asian countries, so we will be able to build up our future for our children.
Thank you very much, South Carolina.
That bill went out and said, ding. The buzzer went out and said, ding.
It's like, let me help you out, girl. Ding. No.
You know how many times I went to dinner and had those conversations? Those conversations are real.
Oh, my God.
And it'd be the real fine ones.
It'd be the real. Okay, I promise to God, the finest chicks be doing.
Hold it!
He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in the celebrity news, y'all. Everybody's talking about Master P and his rant. Now, it's being reported, y'all, that last week, Luther Vandross, y'all, trended online after it was discovered that images of Master P came up in the search for the late singer's name on Google. Now, they said, Master P said, quote, I know everybody tripping, honey, and Google thought it was funny mixing me up. He said, I get it. He said, stop letting AI run your damn company. He said, this is the picture, and he talked about Captain Ace under the mascot for Snoop's series, which is a joint venture with him with the series. He said, I look more like Captain Ace. He said, I don't look like no damn Luther Vandross. He said, I just wonder why they would put Harvey Levin up there, honey. Bruce Willis, he said, what's the scandal about? And I think Master P and Luther did kind of resemble a little bit. Don't y'all think they kind of look a little bit alike? I mean, they resemble.
You see them side by side.
Yeah. Now, they said the images were brought to people's attention by Questlove. Now, they said the description of the image read, Luther Ronzoni Vandross Jr. was an American singer, songwriter, and record producer. Known for his sweet and soulful vocals, Vandross has sold over 40 million records worldwide. He said, this is why humans, y'all, aren't replaceable. And y'all know that new AI, I think, is the thing that we've been talking about lately, you know, saying that, you know, it's going to replace people and stuff. But, I mean, I don't think that was a bad thing. I mean, if they compared them, I mean, you know, that they're both, you know, rich, successful men. You know, with Luther, you know, is no longer with us, but Master P just didn't like
you
him.
can compare it to celebrity
Oh.
Nah.
Hustler, baller, gangster, cat killer. Who I be, your neighborhood.
Drug
dealer. How the hell you
There
get
you
Master
go.
P mixed up with Luther Vandross? What the hell?
Well, Rick, I mean, I don't know. But anyway, that's what they say. So Master P is correcting an error. So we're going to move on with that
And
story.
then when Tina Turner died, they didn't put up the picture of Angela Bassett in the movie Tina Turner. And
Exactly.
So I'm so tired of them. And then when Rance Allen died, Google put up Della Reese picture. I'm sick of it.
That's the world is coming to an end. But anyway, y'all, moving on to other celebrities. Remember yesterday I reported y'all that the lovely Miss Tina Knowles Lawson, the beautiful mother of Solange and Beyonce Knowles Carter, honey, was robbed of $1 million from her beautiful mansion. Well, now it's being reported, y'all, I did not know this. They're saying there's whispering, and people are whispering that Beyonce's mother, Tina Knowles, and her husband, Richard Lawson, may have separated. Now,
No,
they're saying
sir.
y'all yeah, they
No,
say Tina and
sir.
Rich-
You would not
Yeah,
report
they-
that on this show?
Yeah, well, Rick, I know, and it's sad and it hurts my heart because I love Miss Tina and I love Richard, but they're saying they started dating back in the summer of 2013. Now, they said the two had been friends for more than 30 years, and they seemed to fall in love almost instantly. Now, the couple were married in Newport Beach, Virginia back in April of 2015, and since then, they have nearly been inseparable. But it's being learned that, y'all, a series of things happen, y'all, which have suggested the couple may have split. Now, they're saying that the first clue is that Tina changed her Instagram bio while her IG handle is still at Miss Tina Lawson. They're saying her bio names her as Tina Knowles. Now, they're saying her bio used to read Tina Knowles Lawson. And then the second clue is they're saying it confirmed that Richard did not, y'all, now this is very touching. They say Richard did not attend Jay-Z's mother's wedding last weekend. Now they're saying Miss Tina, they say now Miss Tina and Miss Gloria, Jay-Z's mama, you know, and her longtime partner got married in New York, and they're saying the entire Carter and Knowles family attended. They say, but Tina was there, but Richard was not. The third clue is they said there have been, you know, cracks in the relationship. They say where it's evident that, you know, if you listen to Tina, they say when she was on TV One's Black Love a few years back, they said she kind of stole Richard's soul. So I guess she said some things that was not too cute. And they said fourth and probably most importantly, Richard has been traveling the world. Because I saw pictures of him, you know, recently. I was wondering where Miss Tina was. They say he's been traveling the world promoting his new movie, Black Terror. Now, they say it's the biggest project that he's ever worked on. They say he's been pushing it all over the world. And he attended the Essence Festival and Cannes Film Festival promoting the film. They say, honey, but Miss Tina was not there by his side to help promote. And they say Richard is not wearing his wedding ring, honey.
Can't nobody stay together, man. I'm tired, man. That's stressful.
Yeah, honey.
Because I wanted that relationship to work out for Miss Tina, knowing that, you know, that she has separated from Matt. You know, I really wanted that. She seemed really happy.
Yeah.
And, I genuinely wanted that to work out for her. I really hate that.
Well, hopefully this is just a myth. But they say fifth and finally, they say neither has posted images of the other on social media for more than 6 months. And they say Miss Tina posts every day, almost every day.
I
anyway.
just checked too. I was nosy. His last post with her was December of 2022.
Oh.
And her last post with him was March of this year. So it's almost like they might have went through and deleted some.
Yep. Oh, Lord. But, Rick, and this is what really hurts my heart because people are being very messy, and I know this ain't real. But they saying, honey, allegedly, they say maybe Richard was the one that got in the safe.
He what?
May have been the one that get in the safe. I don't know. You know, Miss Tina's safe, honey, was broken in. She lost over $1 million. And they say Beyonce just gave her an allowance, and, honey, the money wasn't there, and the jewels are gone. So this is what people rumored. So this just
everybody quiet. Ain't nobody want to touch that.
Yeah, because everybody thinking like, damn, that's the sound. We like some detectives.
Yeah, just think about that. I mean, you had to know where that safe was in the house, and you know, and you didn't steal the whole safe and stuff like that. So, but I know Richard Lawson wouldn't do nothing like that, and I know he wouldn't have nobody to do nothing like that, knowing that Beyonce maybe allegedly just gave him an allowance, and they go
Boy, if he end up back with Angie on All My Children.
I know.
I cannot.
Just in Angie.
Yeah. So we just gotta pray, Ricky. Oh,
you know, he was with Angie on All My Children.
Yeah.
After her and Jesse broke up. Okay, let's start. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I'm just praying and hopefully and prayerfully that, you know, that they get back together. I know, because, you know, love will keep us together.
I guess the only people left is Will and Jada and Rock T and his wife, I guess.
And
after that.
Yeah, I'm still together.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Me too, raise his hand.
Nobody know y'all, though. That's the thing, though.
Wait a minute.
Corona Day is one of my favorites. Corona Day is summer letters. On the high end, you say summer letters, and on the low end, just say beautiful green. That's your color for the day, honey.
So
what you saying, Ricky?
Nobody.
What you saying, Ricky?
Y'all give it up for Gary with the T. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, what that mean? 866-9-R-I-C-K-E-Y. Let's go.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Cause he woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, so it would be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, wanna know where you calling from, so come on and tell us and just wake up.
All right, y'all. Hey, this is your boy, Rickey Smiley, man. Listen, I want to give a shout out to everybody that came out to karaoke last night. Tamika Scott, go ahead and give your shout outs.
What's up? Shout out to Ricky.
Oh, thank you. Anybody else got some shout out? Right, easy.
Oh, man. Shout out to everybody that was at the Youth Academy in Dallas, Texas out there. And the Funky Town, Como, shout out to them. Man, I was out there hanging out with them last weekend. Big up to you, Pippin.
Gary.
Yeah, I want to shout out to the people that I saw yesterday, baby. I saw this girl. I got the video. I'm going to send it to you. She was walking, had some shorts on, and all her butt was hanging out. I was like, ooh, that's a little look now for the summertime. I was offended. It was a mess, Ricky. And I was doing like the regular people, just trying to sneak a shot under the video. I'm like, oh, my God.
You know somebody have a picture of you sneaking a shot.
Oh, you think?
Gary, you're supposed to be shouting people out. You talking about somebody with some, what she had on, some blue jean shorts?
She had some blue jean shorts. I mean, but now I'm like, girl, you don't feel that? It was in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
Yes, I was like, Lord, so honey, I put my camera up like everybody else. Yes, I'm going to send you the camera. I'm
Yeah,
it right now.
them be them fine with them little boys with them that play little league football. And little sons be bad. They be real fine.
They be bad.
I couldn't believe that, honey. And I was like, the old people was just looking, but nobody said nothing. And I didn't want
you
them
can't
to
say
curse
nothing
me
no
out.
more.
You
You
sure
can't say
can,
that. They'll fight. They'll beat your ass. You better not say nothing to them.
Shoot.
Yes, honey. So I
They
said,
would take that bonnet off and take them lashes off and beat your ass. You gonna
and she did have a bonnet on.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
That started the history of bonnets. That started on this place called Center Point Parkway. That's in Birmingham, right off Roebuck Parkway exit. That's where it's a history thing.
That's where the first bonnet was spotted.
Yeah, the first bonnet was spotted in public with pajamas on, headed to the Walmart in Roebuck.
June of 2008.
History lesson. Black History Month.
Her name
All right,
was
Beyonce,
Shonda.
what you got? What's that, Kate?
Her name was Shonda.
Listen, iPads, Fire Sticks, TVs. Oh my, it is the greatest day of the year. Amazon Prime Day, Techie Tuesday coming up next.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, the time right now is 29:29. Before the top of the hour, y'all, I want to apologize about them wake-up calls. The company trying to save money. They done went and hired a lady with no arms. She can't even edit the phone calls. Beyonce, good morning.
How are you going to start me off with that?
Got shoulders only.
Yeah, she ended up trying to use the Vox Pro machine. Hey, man, wait a minute. Let me stop.
Okay, so I need everybody to pay attention because I have a lot to run through today. Today is one of the greatest days of the year. This is when you need to start buying stuff for Christmas. I know you're like, it's July. Well, that's why they call it Christmas in July. It is Amazon Prime Day. I know everybody in the studio is already shopping. You know, Maria, Special K, Gary is over here having me order TVs. So get ready, get notes, and of course you can follow me on Instagram. I've already started posting in my stories.
Do they make you a member of Prime, or you have to sign up for that?
You have to sign up, but you're a member of Prime, Ricky.
I think so. Okay, let me look. How do you know,
can.
though?
You just log into your. We're gonna get you straight. As soon as I'm done with this, I got you. I got
All right.
Gary. Gary's already picked out a TV. All right, now real quick. Now, why you want to get Amazon gadgets today? Because a lot of them are at least 50% off. So, like the Amazon Fire Stick, great stocking stuffers for Christmas. If you need white elephant gifts, I always get these when they're on sale. Right now, they're $22. They're usually $49, and this is for the Fire Stick 4K. So it's a great deal, and especially if you're one of those people like me, you've cut cable and you want to have a streaming device on every TV with all your apps. $22, you can't beat it. Fire tablets for the kids, $54, usually $99. Fire Tablet 10, it's kind of like the upgraded version. I highly recommend it. For $75, you cannot beat it. It's usually $150. Now, if you're like me and you like the Echo shows, the cheaper version is obviously the Echo 5. It's $44. Again, deals under $50. You can't beat it, especially for the holidays. But the Echo Show, this is the the high-end version of it. It's $249 usually. Right now, it's on sale for $162. Now, if you're looking for TVs, this is the one that everybody in the studio is trying to get. There's a 50-inch Toshiba for $219. You cannot beat it. And if you want to get the upgrade to that, it's a 55-inch TV for only $249. Of course, Gary is over here.
Is that what you're getting, Gary?
No, I just decided I've changed my damn mind. Because, Ricky, like I told, what am I going to do with my other TVs? I'm not going to sit here and throw away my TVs.
Do you know what size his TV is right now?
Oh, shoot.
What size is TV?
He's got like a 32-inch TV. Gary.
So what you going to do with that? Put it in the bathroom, Gary?
Donate
That's
it,
what
Gary.
they said.
Donate it.
I'm keeping my damn TV. As long as it's show, I'm not going to give it away. My
Why don't
TV,
you
my
let me
TV.
tell you something. You know what Bishop Eddie Long said? He said, stop selling stuff because God gave it to you.
Stop selling.
God
The hell I had
gave
to
it
buy
to you.
Right. Well, Gary, this is also something for you because you know how somebody tried to break in your car and your house and everything?
Yeah.
Well, Ring cameras as low as $29. If you want the flood cameras like outside for security, well, this is a great deal. Usually they're $200. Right now they're $119. You cannot beat it. iPads as low as $250. You're going to save. You can get iPads as low as $250. The 10th generation $329. You're saving $79. Also, if you need AirPods, I've seen AirPods, great AirPods as low as $39. Not the Apple brand. Now, Apple AirPods are $99, so you're going to save about $30, $40 on that. Samsung tablets on sale for $500. You're going to save a lot of money. And for all my people that watch a lot of TV,
Beyonce Gary got all them little bitty ass first flat screen TV with they still kind of fat in the back.
you know what? I could go on and on. It's hot outside. You need a portable neck fan, $24.
Let somebody blow your damn neck. Why you need a neck fan?
Because it's hot, Gary. Goodness. Especially
All
if you got
that
long
money
hair.
you make, you don't want to spend none of it, Gary.
He will spend $500 on a pair of glasses, but don't want to buy a TV or
And be in
something.
the drive-through fussing about a $2 taco. I was in the car with you when you did that.
Well,
Gary.
Ricky, what did the preacher say? God gave it to me?
God gave it to you.
Anyway, for all of these deals and more.
And
I'll
ain't
be
none of them
posting.
TVs smart. You can't get Apple TV on
They
those
not
things.
smart.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, baby.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Who is this?
Hey, Shady, look. Hey, guess what? Guess who ain't finna be there at work today? And I'm ain't sick neither. I'm ain't sick. I ain't finna be at work because I'm finna get dropped off at the mega bus.
For what?
Boy, I'm finna go to your boy finna go to Houston.
You going
What?
to Houston? What's in Houston?
Houston, Texas.
You going to
I'm
Houston
finna get
for
me a
what?
cougar, boy. I'm finna get me a cougar, boy. I don't even need the little regular job no more. I'm finna get me a cougar, and she got money. And y'all know who
In
she is
Houston?
too. Yo.
Who?
Y'all know who she is too. Gary talked about that morning. It got me motivated, boy. I ain't know it was like that Shotty one with her dude no more. So I'm finna go out there and push up, boy.
Wait a
I'm
minute.
finna be honest.
You talking about Tina Knowles?
Hell
Lawson?
yeah, I've been had a question on her ever since she was on the Cosby show when she was Bill Cosby wife. I've been had a question on her, boy. I've been had a question
That's
on
not
her,
the same
boy.
person, I don't think.
I've been had a question on her, boy. I'm finna go down there, but I'm finna go on that mega bus, boy, $18. I'm finna go to Houston, and I'm finna come up, boy. I'm finna come up on a cougar, boy.
From Atlanta to Houston on a mega bus is $18. How long is the ride?
They said if I leave the morning at 11 o'clock, I'll be there like Saturday.
That's crazy.
That's patient.
Saturday night, we're gonna get there about midnight on.
Let's on it.
Huh?
Let's on it.
Yeah.
Let's on so for the mega bus to get to Atlanta to Houston, how many stops? Name all the cities the bus gonna stop and go.
They said we're gonna stop at Montgomery, Huntsville, Birmingham, Tupelo, Nashville, Little Rock. Hold on, let me look at this. Oklahoma City, St. Louis,
Wait a minute.
Cleveland.
Turn around and went back the other way.
That ain't even on the way.
Hold on.
Let's see, Denver, Colorado.
It go from Cleveland to where? It go from Cleveland to Denver.
Cleveland to Denver, Colorado, then Milwaukee. Then we're gonna stop in Jacksonville.
All that to get me.
Then we're gonna stop in Utah. Then New Mexico. Then we come back.
So at what point do you change buses, or all this just stops on the same
Nah, you
bus?
gotta change buses like 6 times. You gotta change over. You gotta change over in Jackson, Mississippi, and then you're gonna change over again in Knoxville, and you're gonna change over again in West Palm Beach.
Everybody who
rode in an ambulance car. Throw your hands up. If you rode in an ambulance car, everybody who rode in the ambulance car, everybody
rolled in the ambulance car.
Hold it! Half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, 5 minutes after the hour, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The segment's being brought to you by.
Don't settle for bumps, ingrowns, and itch due to dry skin. Venus for pubic hair and skin is the only razor and regimen specifically designed for your pubic area. Explore the full collection at GilletteVenus.com. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in the celebrity news, y'all. Ricky comedian Monique, honey, she is back, honey. She's speaking out. And a lot of people are saying, they're agreeing with her, and some people, back in the day, they didn't agree with her. But when she was talking about the bonnets, when she was saying that, women should not wear bonnets in the public because it just was not a good look, a woman's hair and what have you. But Monique, she spoke on that. But now, honey, she's letting the world know how she feels about the bonnet. Here's what she had to say.
If I see you in the streets, in the airport, in the Walmart, and you got a bonnet on, and you got slippers on, and you looking like, what the f***? And if I call something wrong, I want to be the first one to say, I called it wrong, and I apologize for the little sweet babies that took offense to me saying, stop wearing your bonnets outside the house. I want to apologize to the babies that said, oh, you don't know what I'm dealing with or going through. I am sorry. Now, when the elders got involved and they started saying, oh, Monique, that kind of shook me a little bit because I'm like, you too damn old. You know better. But I'm back to my apology. I want to say I'm sorry for telling y'all to stop wearing them bonnets. Because what came to me this morning is, they're not bonnets. They got caps.
They what?
Shower caps.
She said they're wearing shower caps, Ricky. She said they're not bonnets.
They aren't.
She said they are not bonnets. Yeah. She said Nellie Olsen and all those girls from Little House on the Prairie wore bonnets. So, honey, she said, but these are shower caps, what people are wearing out in the public. So Monique apologized, y'all, and there you have it. So, so Tamika, did you feel a certain kind of way about that?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, so you like bonnets? And
No. I feel a certain way of them being in public. Like, okay, let me just worry about Tamika Scott. You ain't gonna see me in public with no shower cap or a bonnet.
Really?
No, I'm not doing that.
Oh.
And you're not gonna see it when I'm making love either. I'm not doing that either.
Thank you, Tamika.
Please take it off.
Yes.
Please.
Oh, man.
Just take it off. It's only for 3 or 4 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Take it off.
Oh, my goodness.
Looking like Toad.
Yeah, looking like what?
Toad from Super Mario Brothers.
Right.
A little mushroom guy named Toad.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Well, anyway, we make love to Aunt your mama.
Well, we love that. We're glad that Monique spoke about that and letting the world know. But there's another celebrity that's speaking out, y'all. Yeah, but Ricky, one of your friends is speaking out too now. Trick Daddy. He was trending the other day. Yeah, they said after he went on social media and ran calling women out for buying all the damn stocking caps. He said leaving none for him. He said, I goes to the store to get products and supplies that a man's supposed to buy, and y'all using all the good damn stocking caps on them wigs. He said, nah, I ain't gonna do no. He went on, he just started cursing and killing. He said, but y'all gotta figure it out, honey, where to put them wigs on and leave them stocking caps alone. He said, there's a man on the stocking cap thing. Why y'all using the stocking caps on the wigs? And he went,
they do be putting after they do the braids, they put the stocking cap on top of that.
But the stocking cap help protects the hair.
Yeah.
But the bonnet helps protect the hair, doesn't it?
No.
Well, the stocking cap is for underneath the actual wig that goes on top.
Right.
And they're made for women. So, if they find the ones for women, they do make wig caps. They look like stocking caps.
But don't that make it the wig slipperier? That mean the wig will come off quicker with the stocking cap on?
And just in case someone pull it off, you'd be cute, you'd be tacked underneath with the little cap underneath.
Yeah, but they pull it out and you look like one of them gang members from Menace to Society.
Oh, shoot.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's so what they do, they do the cornrows and then they put the stocking cap on top of the cornrows, then they put the wig on. Aren't your
Sometimes
hair
they
hot?
sometimes they sew the wig onto the stocking cap, which is sewed onto the braid as well.
That's too much.
Look at me giving up the secrets.
That's a whole lot.
You got to make sure it stays put. That's the thing.
Yes,
Gary.
you don't want to put that glue.
Okay, what is the screen door material for? Because I know I got real close to it.
Oh, yeah, lace front.
That's
why they running out of screen for screen doors. They all on the wig.
So what does Trick Daddy need with the
he wears
wig
stocking cap all the time because he cook all the time, and we don't want to get hair in the food.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, he need to get him an Amazon Prime deal and stop worrying about going to the beauty shop. Just go and get you one for 50% off today.
Right. And then my final story, y'all. Let's continue to pray, y'all, for Beyonce, y'all. There is reported, y'all, that Jay-Z and Beyonce's relationship, according to their former bodyguard, they're saying that Jay-Z has exhibited extreme jealousy and controlling behavior towards Miss Beyonce, honey. Now, it's being reported, y'all, that, a popular TikToker saying, y'all, that an alleged incident occurred inside of Jay-Z's 4040 nightclub a few years ago. Now, that TikToker claimed that Jay-Z and Beyonce were in the club together and a fight broke out when Jay-Z wasn't close to his wife. Now, they say Beyonce's security guard reportedly lifted her up and pulled her away from the mayhem. Now, the TikToker also claimed that Jay-Z was fired up with Beyonce for allowing herself to be lifted up by her security. He claimed, y'all, that Jay-Z was heard yelling at Beyonce inside a back room. Now, after that incident, they're saying the apparently jealous Jay-Z had Beyonce's security guard fired immediately. So,
what?
And I heard that Jay-Z was very jealous, though, even though he allegedly, may have done, the things that he wanted to do. That's why Lemonade was produced. But, that's how most men are.
Maybe he was thinking perhaps she'll do what I did to her, and that's,
Yeah, that's usually how the thing is, so stay in the house. Don't look at the sky. Don't say nothing blue, but then you go out and look at the sky. You look at, honey, braids.
Don't nobody be doing all that, Gary. You exaggerating now.
What?
Exaggerating what? Yeah, Jay-Z got his own career. Why would he be jealous of Beyonce?
Huh? Hell, they all have their own career and be jealous of the person. Hell, Mary J. Blige had his own career, too, and look what he did to her. So that don't matter.
No career. What career?
He was a manager. He worked. He was a manager.
Mary J. Blige.
Yeah, okay, that was his career, to manage her. So
Which
she
wouldn't exist without her, basically.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
He has no identity beyond Mary J. Blige.
Well, he's doing something, but honey, we just gotta keep Beyonce lifted up in prayer, honey, because she be looking nervous when she be on tour. I be looking at,
No, she don't. Gary, stop.
I think she does look a little bit nervous and stuff. She look just like she be just stiff, and that's why she got Blue Ivy there with her to help, to kind of give her courage, encourage her, and stuff like that. So, like look how she look when she was on that horse.
He be beating her.
The color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today is summer lettuce, honey. On the high end, you say summer lettuce, and on the low end, you say beautiful green. That's your color for today, honey. So we just gotta pray.
Did you see that post? Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, so here we go. Let me start off. If you just waking up this morning, we got the one and only Tamika Scott sitting in for the one and only Da Brat this morning. Member of the world famous group Escape.
Yes, sir.
Sitting in here.
How y'all doing this morning?
And all the fellas out there that's in your cars, in your truck, you need to know. Let me tell you something, bruh. On the Shield, Omega Psi, she fine. And no disrespect to your husband, but we are happy to have you. Just, Lord. I can go on and on. I can preach a whole sermon from Genesis to Revelation.
Just do this story.
What's that? What, Gary?
Just do this story.
Gary, you hating over here?
No.
Gary is hating over here.
Yeah, he always hating over here, sitting here with these Gucci pajamas on. All right, now when Usher said, don't leave your girl around me, true player for real, maybe y'all should have taken him more seriously because the true player is not shy about sexy singing and the ladies, sexy singing to the ladies. But the internet has been in a frenzy after footage of him serenading and dancing with Keke Palmer doing a show at his Vegas residency, after it went viral. So the trending question for today is, what should a woman do in this situation? Stay with her man or take the opportunity to jump on stage? Gary?
Okay, well, now, here's the deal. Darius Jackson, now he's the father of Keke Palmer's son. He took to Twitter to express his displeasure about Keke's choice of outfit and how she carries herself as a mom. Now, she was dressed in a beautiful sheer maxi dress with a black bodysuit underneath it. Now, he said, quote, "It's the outfit, though. You are mom." Now, that's what he tweeted. So now, after receiving y'all swift backlash, he stood firm on his point and made a follow-up tweet by saying, "We live in a generation where a man of the family doesn't want the wife and mother of his kids to showcase booty cheeks, honey, to please others, and he gets told how much, of a hater that he is." So they said, "This is my family." He said, "This is my family and my representation. I have standards and morals to what I believe. I rest my case." That's what he said.
10 toes down. He said what he said. Now, another celebrity, supermodel Winnie Harlow, who Usher also attempted to serenade, didn't want to get mixed up in any of his confessions. On Sunday, July the 9th, the supermodel shared a video of herself jumping into her boyfriend, NBA player Kyle Kuzma's lap instead of Usher's, attempting to bring her on stage at a recent show.
Oh,
she wasn't for it.
That's
She
what
was
a
like,
woman supposed to do.
I'm talking about right there, Jack.
Jump in your man lap.
She didn't. She jumped in her NBA player man's lap.
Come on,
in that $90 million lap.
So I don't know.
I looked up that contract.
Maybe
$90 million.
She ain't about to lose
She
that
was
check.
like doing that.
And that's your boyfriend. That's who you got to go home with. But I guess the question is, does that make Keke Palmer's boyfriend a hater?
No.
I'm just saying. How they saying
I
that
think
he's
with
a
him,
hater?
he said it was she had her cheeks out, and I think he just felt
Okay,
like
but
it
did
wasn't
she have
a
her
good
cheeks
look.
out when she left the house, or she took the dress off when she got to the
Thank
concert?
you. No, she had her cheeks out when she left the house.
Okay, that's
And
a
I think-
conversation you have
Maybe
at
she
home.
had a
then,
jacket
Garrett.
on.
Like,
She probably had a jacket on covering the butt cheeks since she got in the car.
Okay, so I was married for 12 years. When we walked out the house, I know I done side eye, because my peripheral vision is everything. My peripheral vision is stronger than my vision. I done already peeped what my wife had on from head to toe, top to bottom. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at the shoes and everything. And I'd be like, if I didn't like times where I didn't like her outfit, I said, "Babe, I said, you sure about this outfit? Because it's going to be cold or it's going to be hot. Why don't you take this or consider this or whatever?" Oh, then if you put on something that's appropriate or whatever, instead of me coming out saying, "That don't look, you don't need to be," I kind of, "Oh, babe, that look good. I like that. I'm feeling that. That's vibing right. Oh, my God." Just go a little extra overboard.
But also,
just to get, go ahead.
Yeah, but Ricky, you have to look at the history with him. He has flaunted Keke on social media before, like, "Oh, look at what my son did to Keke's body," and he's posted pictures of her, in revealing outfits. I'll just put it that way. But I think the real issue was he was just genuinely jealous that Usher was singing to his woman. So, I mean, if that's what it is, then that's what it is. But you didn't have a problem when she was dressing sexy before and walking behind her and holding that baby with all them yams walking in front of you. You didn't have a problem with it before.
And you got to be secure enough to know that she going home with you.
Right.
See,
Exactly.
what I would have did, I would have went home and beat it up playing Usher music. You want to think about Usher? You want to think? I'd have went to the Asian gas station, the Citgo gas station, and got me 200 packs and went to work. You heard? Gary, you heard?
What's 200 packs?
Honey packs, baby.
Honey packs.
Honey packs.
What's the honey for?
Can't get a prescription for Viagra. You go to the little gas station off of Douglasville exit.
Oh.
You know the second Douglasville exit, that right, that Texaco, where they sell them little hookahs, the hookah pipes in there. They got everything. They got everything back there, boy. You the boy.
They say they all of them give you headaches.
Yes, sir. You have a headache, but your thing be looking like that little submarine that imploded. Let's go to the phone. 866 9 Ricky 866 9 RIC. 866-9RIC.
I wonder what our listeners have to say. Do we have any callers today?
Good morning.
This is Nicole from North Carolina. I think that Kiki's boyfriend blew it out of proportion by taking to social media. It should have been a private conversation. She didn't even really do that much. They're both performers, her and Usher. She wasn't bent over twerking on him or anything like that. It was a simple little two-step, and she did a little spin. Yes, the dress was revealing, but she just did a little spin, and that was it. If you think about the BET Awards when Destiny's Child brought Magic, Terrence Howard, and Nelly up on stage and sung Care to You, they were sitting in their laps, had their leg up on the shoulder, and nobody said anything. But now a lot of men are out here saying, no, she needs to respect her man, who's not even her husband, and all this and that. So I think he made it bigger than it needs to be by taking it to social media.
Yes, my name is Kia. I'm calling from Toledo, and I would just like to say that I don't think that she was wrong in receiving the dance from Usher. She's just had a baby. She looks wonderful and great, and her boyfriend needs to have several seats.
Maria from Clear Lake, Texas. I would eat it up. I would enjoy the moment. My name is Monica, calling from Columbus, Ohio. I just want to say he's a performer. He's want to serenade the women. Just get over it. It's not that serious.
All right, this is Diva, and I'm calling from Charlotte, North Carolina. Listen, if my man went to a Janet Jackson concert and Janet Jackson pulled him on stage, he better let her know what it is and do what it do. Same thing with Keke Palmer. It's possibly a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to be in that position with Usher. So as long as you are confident with your mate and your position in your relationship, shouldn't be a problem.
Bruh, if you out there, if you listen to this morning show, you should have took Keke home and put your foot on that neck.
Oh, Jesus.
No, sir.
Yeah.
What?
But my thing,
No,
You
sir.
got to get go home and go to work, bruh.
These
She
women
going
out here
home with
disrespectful.
you.
These
Dog.
women out here disrespectful. I'm just saying,
Shoot.
if
If
he
she
really
wanna
had
be-
control of that woman, she would have been at home making biscuits.
What?
Got no business out of no Usher
Boy, you better
concert.
go home and
This
do
is
the
not
work
1960, sir.
and get her back
Be at
to
home making some
submission.
spaghetti.
Yeah. But the thing is, he talking about the way she dressed and stuff. She was in Las Vegas. You're supposed
I
to dress
wouldn't
like
give
that.
a
She's
damn.
a
I'd have-
celebrity. So
if I
mean,
had,
why not
if
dress
you had
neat like
Gary,
that?
if you had a chick like Keke Palmer, I would have went home. I'd have made her a damn pot roast, some macaroni and cheese, some collard greens, and some cornbread, and went to work in a glass of Riesling, because young chicks like Riesling and Moscato. They love some damn sweet drunk wine, and when they got her some barefoot wine and went to work and massaged her and got up in the morning, made her a big-ass bowl of Captain Crunch, because you done cooked a big-ass dinner. So you don't want to do dinner and breakfast, get her all fat and gassy or whatever, and take it in there and give her breakfast in bed and kiss her on her forehead and go to work. You know what I'm saying, bro? It's ways around. You ain't got to do all that. Don't be in your feelings on the internet taking a picture of yourself sitting on the edge of the bed with your shirt off looking defeated like you just came off a defense and you just got a touchdown scored on. You can't do that.
Y'all wrong.
Wow.
That's why you
Can't
keep
do
your
that.
woman home barefoot and pregnant.
Say what?
That's why you keep your woman at home barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen making biscuits.
No, you just trying to instigate. I know you don't mean that.
Wow.
Yeah, you know.
I know you. I know damn well you don't mean that.
As soon as you walk in the door, you got something for you.
Hey, Kay, you trying to get them women calling up here, man? Talk about keep her home barefoot and pregnant.
Pretty much.
That's what that worked for our granddad back in the civil rights era, but that ain't working
Plus,
no more.
he can't say nothing to Keke because Keke the breadwinner, so he can't really say too much
just
anyway.
should wait for his check, honey. And
Well,
just
you
shut
let
up.
me find a bread. Well, you let me find a woman making over $40,000 a year. Let me find somebody.
Ooh, over 40. Okay.
Over 40.
Is that
But
it?
The fine was make under 40.
Oh.
Well, not all fine was make under 40. Hold on.
Oh,
you better speak on it. Better tell 'em.
Except you, Mr. Tamika Scott. Except you. Because you, it's another member of Escape that the audience don't get to see because they're on the other side of it. Tamika is fine. No, listen, I'm for real, though. So Gary, are you in agreement with us?
With what y'all saying?
Yeah.
What did y'all say?
Oh, my God.
You just going out, dog.
Let's have an ADHD moment.
Where you
Well,
at for the last 2 minutes? I just think he should hush up for one thing. I think he needs to just leave. My thing is, he knows that Usher is single, and he knows that how Tamika. What's her name? Huh?
He's not single.
Usher ain't married, huh?
He's not single. He's in a.
Okay, well he ain't married.
And neither is she.
That's
so
right.
what you saying?
So that's what he worried about here. He worried that maybe she would have went home and got with him and stuff. So that's why he went out there and said all that doggone mess. But if I was her, when I would have got home, I would have let him know that this is your last check. Now you need to pack your things and go.
I know you sitting up here
humiliated
lying.
me. He publicly humiliated her. For I think that's embarrassing. She had to go around all her friends and say, "Girl, your man acting like this, and here you just had Leo, and he acting like that." No.
And why her name got to be Leo?
No, her son name is Leo. She named the baby Leo.
Oh.
She gave him a name, Leo. But
she looked marvelous.
Yeah, she looks
so
amazing.
good.
So, but she got some T-shirts out there. So.
I'm secure. I'm secure as a man. So she wore the dress, and that's what she wanted to wear. Wear the dress, because at the end of the night, you going home with me. So what does it matter?
Yeah, but y'all still don't think that way, though. I mean, y'all thought that way would be so nice.
Some of them don't, but if you got a certain level of security, I mean, baby, if you feel in that outfit and you feel like you just have to wear the damn outfit, I don't care, because at the end of the night or whatever, you know, you going home with me anyway. So. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it is about that time. Jeff Johnson got 3 things you need to know. Jeff, good morning.
Good morning, brother. Man, listen, I'm glad to be with you this morning. I'm running. I don't have a lot of time, but I got to share this with you. Some of you heard that this, I think I can comfortably say this idiot, Tommy Tuberville, who's a senator from Alabama, decided yesterday that he wanted to try to define for people what white nationalism meant by saying that it did not mean people were racist, and doubled down on it in the midst of a CNN interview. And it's just a reminder of the fact that even when there is a majority, we need to make sure that we got the right people in the U.S. Senate. And that's part of why I'm running, Rick. I literally just landed in Detroit. Our dear friend and brother Hill Harper is announcing that he's running for the U.S. Senate in the state of Michigan. And there's a number of people that are running. I think the person that is most likely going to be his competition on the Democratic side is Representative Alyssa Slotkin, excuse me. And it's going to be interesting, man. I think this race is going to be a lot like Westmore's race for governor in Maryland. There are a lot of people that are, even when you're looking at the headlines, saying actor Hill Harper is running for Senate. But you and I know, Rick, because we've been in this game a long time, there are few folks in our celebrity community that have been public servants as much as Hill Harper, whether it's writing books for young people, whether it's showing up at events, whether it's focusing on policy, whether it's making sure he helped people get elected. I'm so excited that my friend and frat brother is entering this race. And, we'll do the right thing by making sure that we give fair share as we cover politics, as I know is our policy. But this is a celebratory moment as we see more and more people who don't have to run for office.
Right.
But who also are skilled enough to do so. That understand policy better than a lot of folks and will fight for issues like education and jobs and access to resources. So, brother, it's a big deal. So celebrating that this morning and hoping that people who are led to will support in the way that they can, because this is a big deal, brother.
Wow. Hey, make sure you tell him I said what's up, man, and I absolutely love him and everything that he stands for. I've been following Hill Harper for a long time.
Yeah, no, and you and I talked about it offline, so I literally have already told him, and he's excited about it. So we'll make sure that connection takes place in the proper way, brother. So, man, listen, I always appreciate being on, even if it's for a short time. Love y'all, man. Have a fantastic Tuesday, and I'll catch up with y'all on Thursday.
All right, love you back, Jeff, man. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Jeff Johnson. 3 things you need to know. Kiki, what up? Kiki. We getting all these phone calls. Somebody got to represent South Florida, baby. Miami-Dade County. Break it down, Kiki.
305 Pumpkin the project, the Gold Run. We got it going on down here. Pumpkin Biz, the Gold.
Kiki, what you doing today?
Riding around with that Tasha, running errands. We just dropped my children off to the recreation, the little summer camp. So we just dive in the yard.
So when is y'all? So last week the kid was at Vacation Bible School, right?
For like 2 days because they got kicked out for cussing.
They got kicked out for cussing.
Shut up, girl.
Hey, Kiki, I want to introduce y'all. I know y'all, you got to be fans. Everybody fans of Escape. We got the one and only Tamika Scott sitting in for the brat. Say hi to Tamika.
Hey, girl. Hey.
Tamika, what's up? What's
up, girl? What's up?
Tamika?
Hey.
That's Fat Tasha. Fat Tasha is an Uber driver. She drives a PT Cruise, and she, I guess, dropping Kiki kids off.
Bus, medical supplies. I do it all.
All right now.
Yeah. How
Do you babysit? You babysit?
Oh, baby. Well, I mean, no. Hell no.
Well, you don't do it all then.
How you got that? I could have came and got you, picked you up, and took you where you at.
Oh.
Hey, Fat Tasha, are y'all listening to the morning show? Y'all ride around? Y'all got excited when y'all heard Tamika Scott on the show?
What? Girl, you concerned. You
Thank
always
you.
concerned. Girl, you my favorite. What I need from you is understand.
Well, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Oh, baby. Yes. Yes. You better sing.
Sing it, Fat Tasha.
This my part. When it's raining, I play that in the car because it be raining. And if the windshield wipers be wiping, I'll be like, I know you heard it.
Heard it?
I can feel you.
You just changed all the words.
Remix. You heard the word. Sing it in the drive-thru when they forget my fries. I know you heard it. I can feel your pain. Oh, you just shine through. Hit it, Kiki.
All
right, you better do the runs.
We be in the car crying and singing, girl. Y'all be safe.
Hey,
thank
so
you.
What we gonna do for y'all the next time Escape do a show? We gonna give y'all some front row seat tickets to see Escape live the next time they go out on tour. So congratulations.
Congratulations.
You hear that, Fat Tasha?
Oh, hey, I would tell you to pick up a West Coast with the back out, but my back always out.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I can't wait. Oh, no.
Fat Tasha, you gonna drive to the concert?
You better believe it. And if anybody else trying to go, hit me up. I'll drive.
Oh man, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, 3 minutes after the hour, y'all. Man, everybody love Escape. Let's go to the phone. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Who is this?
You dead wrong.
What up, Black Tone?
Yeah. Why you doing it to me 2 days in a row? I told you, yo. I told you, Shorty.
Bro, I know you love Gucci, man. I know you love Goo-Wop, but I didn't know that you was a big fan of Escape like that. What is your obsession with Escape, bro?
Just when I watch them video, they be singing. They be singing on them video. It is Tamika. She bring that thing down and hit that note.
Thank you. Thank you.
Which note you talking about, Black Tone? What note? Which note you?
I need you, baby. Need you, baby. I never do. I just can't. It's just too much. It be too much on my heart.
Too much.
What's on your heart, Black Tone?
Tamika, let me tell you something. I'm finna get my. I got it 87 Regal. I'm finna get out the shop. I'm finna get me a new motor in it. Baby, just let me take you to Rail Austin.
I'd rather Uber.
Let me take you to Rail Austin. I just want to take you to Rail Austin.
Black Tony, what you gonna if Tamika let you take her to Rail Austin, what you gonna get her, dog?
I'm gonna tell her, hey, bring Tamika some biscuits and keep them coming. Keep them
That's
things
it,
coming
just some
hot.
biscuits.
Talking them cheese biscuits.
Hey, you can get you get the when you make your own meal for you can pick 2 or 3 items. I'm gonna let you pick 3 of them. I'm gonna get you no cheese.
Sounded like that.
I'm sorry, Tamika. I'm just in my feeling right now.
Oh.
I just want you to sing. Just just 2 seconds.
I'm scared. You and your feelings. I'm scared.
Bring the music up. Let me turn the music up a little bit.
Give me a little song, Tamika, please.
That is Black Tony.
No, you sing to me, Black Tony. You sing to me.
Hold on. No way that we can work it out. To just pull together. I don't mean to be the middle, but I want your understanding.
It is. It is. Hit a note. Hit
it. He just butchered that note.
Black Tony, you killed it. Black Tony, I don't care what she say. You killed it.
He did not kill it. He killed it all right.
Hey, Black Tony, you know you still ain't came to work, man. You called in sick. Now you somewhere listening to us on the morning show, Play Escape. You know your check up here.
Oh, sure no. All right, I'll be here in a few minutes.
He stopped crying quick.
News headlines.
Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 26 minutes after the hour, y'all got your front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky is being brought to you by the Capital One Quicksilver Card. Earn 1.5% cash back on every purchase. Capital One, what's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's your Tuesday news. U.S. Rep. George Santos is getting slammed for comparing himself to civil rights icon Rosa Parks. Now, during a podcast recording, he compared a conversation he had with Senator Mitt Romney to the racism that Parks encountered in the 1950s. Mitt Romney tells me, a Latino gay man, that I shouldn't sit in the front, that I should be in the back. Santos continued saying Rosa Parks didn't sit in the back, and neither am I. Meanwhile, Rosa Parks'
You're
niece,
not no Rosa Parks, that's for sure.
Definitely aren't. And Rosa Parks' niece did not like that, saying she felt it was totally inappropriate for Santos to compare himself to her aunt. He is a headache for the Republicans, Ricky. It's strange how long he's been in this position, but we'll continue to follow that. In other news, and this is breaking this morning, regulators just ordered Bank of America to pay more than $250 million for doubling up on customer fees, withholding award bonuses for credit card customers, and opening accounts without authorization, according to the Consumer Financial Protection Agency. Now, the agency also vowed to put an end to wrongful practices across the banking system. So if you are one of those folks who have encountered fees by your bank, definitely look out for that one. And if you need some help with the fees, maybe you can win the lottery. The Powerball lottery has grown to an estimated, ready for this, Ricky, $725 million. It was just $675 million yesterday, Ricky. So lottery officials said a spike in ticket sales has pushed the jackpot to a new total. There was no winner, of course, on Saturday. So the next drawing is on July 12th, which is tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's
so.
Right. What if I won that kind of money? Oh, my God.
Yeah. I don't think God would give it to any of us. We just, we need to stay humble. Because that kind of money, I'm
not a part of the us. Come on, Lord.
Right. Man.
Yeah, so we'll see who gets the money, if anybody gets the money, because this is only the 10th largest Powerball prize in history, so it could be even more than that. Wow. I'm Maria Moore, and that's what's happening in news. For more on these stories and other headlines, visit RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what's going on in sports?
Well, there's only one American still alive in the men's Wimbledon tennis tournament, and it's Christopher Eubanks, who happens to be an African-American brother who defeated the 5th seed and pulls off the upset to advance to the quarterfinals.
Are Are you living your best life right now?
I feel like I'm living a dream right now. This has been absolutely insane. When you paint all of the context, I've tried so much to block everything out and just focus on the next match, as cliche as it sounds, but hearing you rattle off all of that stuff, man, it's surreal. It's unbelievable. I can't believe this.
Yes, sir, man. Everybody's still waiting to find out where Portland Trailblazer Damian Lillard will play next season because he has requested to be traded, and Portland's general manager says they are willing to wait months to trade Damian Lillard. They're going to try to get the best deal. They're going to get a couple of first-round draft picks probably, and whoever he goes to, they're going to have to give up the house. So we're going to see what happens, man. But, of course, Dame is he's chasing them rings, man, like most players nowadays, man. They want that ring. They ain't getting no younger. This dude averaged 32 points a game. I think that's the most for any player in history to be traded to a new team. Last but not least, Rick, your boy, our boy, the homie, New Orleans Pelicans star Zion Williamson plans to adopt LeBron James's workout plan this offseason in effort to avoid injuries. He said, listen, Brian got the blueprint. He doing something right, obviously. I'm going to do what he's doing. So that's a good thing, dog. Rick?
Yeah, he needs to adopt something.
Yes, sir.
Whatever. We went to that damn game, seeing him at the free throw line. I'm like, he ain't gonna make it, bro.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Yeah,
I'm glad
he got to lose weight, man, and get up and down the court and stop being injured so much, man, because your value going down.
Yeah, I'm glad he finally taking it serious.
I mean, but if he's healthy, man, do you know how that dude could ball? If he's healthy,
absolutely,
man, that dude can ball for real.
I mean, that's what everybody's been saying ever since he came out of high school. If he can ever control his weight and get all the way in shape the right way, the dude is a beast. I mean, when he was on the court, he's averaging like 27 points a game, but he just can't stay on the court.
Everybody in every community all over the United States got that one homeboy built up like Jill Scott that can ball.
That's Lock Sports Report, man. Follow me on social media at Rock T Holla. Let's talk about Zion.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot
and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it is time for the hot spot brought to you by.
Brought to you by Bounty, the quicker picker-upper. Bounty picks up messes quicker and is 2 times more absorbent than the leading Ordinary brand. Good morning, Tamika.
Good morning. I'm Tamika Scott, sitting in for my girl, the Brat, this morning, and this is the hot spot. Jermaine Dupri and Drake are on board as producers for the upcoming Magic City, an American fantasy docuseries capturing the mystique of Atlanta's most famous strip club that has been a staple of hip-hop and culture in the city. Now, Magic City is a second home for me. It's the one place where celebrities, hustlers, politicians, and Atlanta locals all come together, says Jermaine Dupri. I've watched it evolve over the years from a local joint to an internationally recognized spot. It's about time we tell this story the right way. Now, the 3-part series has rap production, and fans can expect interviews with 2 Chainz, Nelly, former NBA star Shaquille O'Neal, Quavo, Killer Mike, Big Boy, and more. An American Fantasy will reportedly explore hip-hop, crime, women's sexuality, black entrepreneurship, and how certain songs broke in the club, thanks to the DJs and the dancers, although no release date for the docuseries have been released yet. Now, how do y'all feel about
have anybody ever seen the snack pack?
The snack pack? No, what's that?
The snack pack. That's what these chicks be up there up on the stripper pole doing like stuff. They need like be like on the Universal Circus, like for real.
Oh, you know what? I think it's an art. It's an art in dancing. When I went one time, I saw the girl climb up the pole upside down, do a split on the ceiling, and I lost my mind.
Yeah.
And I was like, that is art. Yeah. That is art.
Well, they're
respect.
Yeah, you be so fascinated by it, you don't even get turned on. You be sitting up there like, damn.
Like, how did they do that? But you know what? The chicken wings, when I tell you they got the best food, Magic City has the best.
Especially on Tuesdays. Tuesdays at Magic City. No, Monday. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. And I don't care what nobody say, especially 'cause I believe Earthquake made Magic City famous. Remember Earthquake used to be in there every night? That's the first time I ever went to Magic City was with Earthquake when we was roommates in Atlanta in the 90s. And we went every night. He said, man, I got to get you out of
He definitely improved the economy of a lot of the girls that work there. He got a lot of them off to the right start. You got to pay for many Honda Accords and Kills.
That one night, Usher and Jermaine Dupri we was all in the VIP, and Usher threw up a big wad of cash, and a wad of it fell right there at my pocket, and that's where it entered or whatever. 'Cause I wasn't finna take that money and put it on the floor. I act like it was mine or whatever. But yeah, there's a lot of memories in Magic City. A lot of nights where I fell asleep on the couch because I'm not a night person. But yeah, Magic. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, I go to bed early. I wasn't used to that, and then I had to go work in Atlanta, and I had to be roommates with Earthquake, and he went every night. Talking about, I was still playing the piano and organ at church. So Earthquake like, no, you going? You need to get out the house. You need to go somewhere. We're going to Magic City tonight. We're going every night, and we went every night. You had to go if you was gonna stay in that apartment with him. And I would go over there and find me a little spot and go to sleep. I took a lot of naps in Magic City. I couldn't handle it.
Wow.
Yeah, but it was interesting. I done seen some stuff. I ain't never seen a woman a booty clap before. That was fascinating. I was like, wow. A chick made her booty do a round of applause. I said, wow.
Well, Jermaine and Drake is going to make sure we get the real story, and that's exactly what we want. Now, speaking about Drake, he is on the road. And he was performing in Detroit, and his time on stage was coming to an end. Now, Drake told fans he knew it was $10,000 a minute, but he did not care. He wanted to show out for the D, and it reportedly cost him $230,000. That's a lot of money because he went over his time.
Oh, wow.
He did this for his fans. You know, we did that New Year's here in Atlanta. And they were like, hey, y'all want to go over? We were like, good night. See you later.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Yeah, they don't play about that, especially in those junior houses. But Drake didn't care. He did it for his fans. $230,000 came out of his money, but that's,
Yeah, that's changed.
I tell you what, go over your time at the Area Crown in Chicago and watch what happened.
Woo.
Yeah, they'll cut it off on you.
Yeah.
The mic.
Everything. Mike likes everything. Get off the stage. Get your ass whooped by the mob bosses.
All
That
right.
Hey, Tamika, let everybody know how they can follow you on social media.
You can follow me at The Real Tamika Scott. Follow me. And on
There it
YouTube, The Real Tamika Scott. Check me
There
out.
it is, y'all. All right, y'all. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
It's Talk It Out Tuesday with licensed professional counselor Unetta Spring.
All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It is Talk It Out Tuesday, and I am so excited after a long vacation. We got the one and only licensed professional therapist, Unetta, in the house, y'all.
Good morning. How y'all doing? How y'all doing this morning?
Hey, we doing good. And today, our licensed professional counselor, Unetta Spring, going to be getting into the Karen complex and helping us understand what's happening and how to deal with it. Unetta, let's talk this out. Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah. So let's get into this. You know, with all this stuff going on, I think there was something with this party and the Mexican family and the Karen showing up again, right? So I wanted to get into like what a classic Karen is, right? So we basically looking at it, a Karen is an entitled white woman who thinks the world revolves around her, and she gets activated and irate and combative when she can't control her environment, right? So she utilizes her power, whether it's real power or perceived power, her privilege, her tears, overt and covert racism to maintain control, because she believes that she has the right to feel comfortable in every environment that she enters, right? And if she doesn't feel comfortable, she feels like she has the power to make people comply with whatever it is that she wants or needs. So that's kind of like a classic Karen, kind of how they present themselves in these situations.
As a therapist, you don't just look at what's happening. You look at the face value. You dig deep. So what would you say, what could be happening internally or externally for a person that has that Karen complex?
I know this could be hard to digest, right? Because first of all, we don't want to give Karen a pass, right? We don't want to give her grace and compassion because she's just, because of how she's responding and reacting. but we can understand why people behave the way they behave without excusing the behavior, right? So because I'm a trauma therapist, I see things through the nervous system. So when we're looking at a Karen, we're looking at somebody who has an activated sympathetic response. And what they're doing is choosing to fight. So they want to get big and loud, and they want people to comply because they need to feel superior. And when they feel superior, then that's when they feel safe. So Karens feel safe when they have power and control. So, I've talked about this a while ago. When we see somebody who is being hysterical, we know it's historical, right? We know it goes really far back. So when we're looking at Karen, we're looking at somebody who has a privilege wound, and they have the belief that I deserve and I have the right to control my environment. And if I can't do that, I'm scared, right?
Wow.
So that's what we're looking at.
So what is a privilege wound? I mean, I've never heard that phrase before. What is a privilege wound?
So listen, this is something I came up with, Gary, okay? So a privilege wound is when you've grown up to believe that you're exceptional, right? You have power, you have control, you have superiority, and you feel like you control that environment. And if you can't control the environment, you get activated. So when we look at wounds, oftentimes we think of like rejection and abandonment and things like that. But a privilege wound is really dangerous because people who have privilege wounds, they're easily offended. They don't accept boundaries, and they fear losing their power. So when we're dealing with a lot of racism and things of that nature, we're dealing with a privilege wound, where people get activated because they think they're losing their power and control, and they can't take it.
Man, we're talking to licensed professional counselor, Yanetta Spring. Now, Yanetta, having a Karen encounter obviously can be very stressful and activate some of that historical and racial trauma that you just recently mentioned. Can you share how we can care for ourselves after experiencing something like that?
Yeah, I think that's the most important thing, because racial trauma is it's that cumulative impact of racism, experience stuff like this over and over again. And I want to stress that what we don't process, we put away. So if we have encounters like this and we don't process it, it gets stored in our body. So I'm going to give y'all some ABCs real quick of how to do this. So, and I'll put it on my social if y'all want to follow up. First, we got to accept that it happened. Then we need to check. So A is for accept. B, we need to check our beliefs about ourselves. After encountering this, we got to be able to talk it out. So we got to communicate how we feel. We have to be able to decide how to move forward. And one of the most important things is we got to exercise to get this experience out of our body. So we got to move this trauma and this experience out of our body. And we can do that on our own, but it's much more helpful when we have support from a therapist. So really being able to reach out to somebody and talk about these experiences can be helpful.
All right, Yanetta, let us know how you can be reached.
Yeah, so y'all can find me on all social platforms at Yanetta Spring. Check out my directory to find a therapist in your area, or text the word SPRING to 55444 for resources.
There it is, y'all. Yanetta Spring, ladies and gentlemen. Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.